This Skoda cost 450 quid.
It's a 2004 Skoda Octavia Classic, which means it's the base spec model. It has a 1.9TDI ALH engine, which has a mechanical fuel pump, which means it can run on vegetable oil. And in this video, we're going to change the brakes, have a look around the car, show some issues with it, then see if it was worth paying £450 for.
There's a few bad bits. It does need new brakes that we just did, that's why I'm a bit oily. To be fair, that's not as hot as it was. Literally, if you pour water on that side, it would just steam off. This door opens, this one opens. You got no Skoda badge either. One of these brakes was locked on, that's why we had to get a new caliper for that side, but this one seems alright. So there was mismatched hubcaps on there which are in the boot, which are there. We have got an exhaust for it that's not for this car. Yeah, I had a Suzuki one on that kept coming off, so you had to like kick it on. But other than that, as long as you keep this in the boot, you'll be alright. It does have some slight curb marks where someone's hit a curb. Got a bit of eczema on there, and that's solid. I'll pass MOT that one. Put a screwdriver through it. This door doesn't open. I've had to disconnect the latch because it was stuck closed, and I opened it. Then it got stuck open. This window did also drop down, but we've sorted that. If you look at these drum brakes on the outside, they look all right. So don't worry about checking the inside. Someone has also hit it there, so literally all this comes off. No. But you just clip that back on, don't you? It's all push fit. The guy did want 500, but you know, we got a couple pence off. This is the inside bit. It was really grotty.
What?
Well, it still is, to be fair. I haven't really cleaned it. We wiped the steering wheel. It's all faded off. There's still a bit of finger juice on there. Oh, well, put new radio in. This was off his old car. I think it cost like, what, 20 quid? 25 quid off Amazon. So that's pretty good. That USB still fits. We have got a slot here, so you probably could put a bit of CarPlay in. This is a bit gone. 450 quid. Not too sad. You got a service light. It's not done that many miles. It's only done, what, 220? Which, for this 1.9 ALH engine, it's quite a bit, but barely worn in. It's also really loud. I don't know how you can hear this, but
that's not even full rev. Don't show the Mackey's bags in there.
If you ignore the exhaust, and there's no door card in there because it's in the boot, we got wind down windows. It's like that for all of them, to be fair. This one doesn't work as well. There's also a wire that's not connected, and you might cut yourself if you sit here, but should be alright. Seats go down. It's on the button, to be fair. If you, that's like instant.
Yeah, that one doesn't all the way down, but
Oh no, it doesn't.
Right.
This door also didn't work on the inside, it only works on the outside, but we sorted that. Basically the cable just wasn't connected, and this door card was literally, if you do that, it will come off. It is not the securest door you've ever seen.
It stays on when the door's shut.
It's on there. It's actually alright. Yeah, go on.
Can we put the mic there? It's quite comfortable because it's got OEM shock absorbers on it.
You got original shock absorbers on this thing, so it just bounces. It's like Rolls Royce suspension. Or if you get some Part 1 suspension on this.
Let's go round.
Oh, you just made them stop their conversation.
You got a cycle path up here. You want to have a look? You want to look down here? See?
Oh, there's some... Oh,
I can't go that far down. What am I doing?
Ignore that.
Pretty decent little motor. Crash work.
All the lights work.
All works.
The mileage works. The door works. Mirrors work.
Put it to put it back.
Oh, there's a slight crack there. You know, don't affect performance. How quick does it go in reverse? These shock absorbers are original. This is just barely any pressure. It's like a boat. Missing a tooth at the front. It's like scuff. Wipers are a bit rusted. Have you hit something? I swear that wasn't. Oh, this tow bar electric isn't really on, it's just cable tied on. How many of these are left on the road? Oh yeah, it wasn't many, was it? A bit of glue in there. This is a bit duct taped on.
Plastic split. That is safe. You can see out of that on the road. It's alright. Just shake a bit. But this wing mirror is like an old alcoholic. It shakes, but it gets the job done at the end of the day.
That's alright then. If you can't fix it with duct tape, you're not using enough duct tape, are you? Don't have central locking either. Well, electric lock, is it? There's no electric locking, and when you try and lock it with one door, you have to individually lock the rest of them. Got a fuel cap that opens. Look at that. Oh. That's solid, that is. It says your tyre pressure's in there.
Does it?
I swear it did. One of these tyres runs 16 psi.
So I wonder why my mileage was so bad.
That's alright then.
Right, on the fucking button. Okay, I can't see out that much.
Don't need to see out the mirror. I can't see out the mirror either. It looks like a Christmas tree at that. It all lights up green.
It does. It looks like a fighter jet. It looks like a Mark 1 Skoda Fave. No, it's nice.
Yeah.
No, it is a GR5. Look, he slammed it, did he?
Yeah, yeah, to be fair.
He slammed it. I should do that with this one.
You cut the spring.
Do that before I sell it.
Cut the spring, super glue the wheel nuts. It's alright, it's quite a solid motor. Whoa. Apart from it literally feels like I'm on a boat.
We you get around the roundabout, you have to hold onto this steering wheel, it throws you to the other side. You need bucket seats in it. You do as well. You don't feel speed bumps up at all.
Don't feel anything in this car.
If it wasn't so loud, you'd fall asleep.
Got him feel the road. It would be a bit louder with straight pipe in. How's the handbrake feel?
It's fine. It gets a job.
That's actually better than mine.
It's now safe to drive.
How's it to work?
It'll be safe to drive when we get the straight pipe on. It's safe to drive to Mac.
Right, let's try and jack this thing up. Put it on the seal. Put it on here. Should we loosen the wheel first? Yeah, go on, let's do that. They're really tight. At least put them on. I think that was when you got your tyre replaced. Did they use the impact gun?
Some was barely on.
Some are on, some aren't. Well, that one was a bit. Now we can jack it up the rest of the way. Right, that should just pop out. There you go. Now we can put the axle stand under it. This one's fresh. Look at that. I think you've got like one new brake. I think these are these 6 or 7? Oh, they actually are. I think someone's made a custom bracket. They definitely have. That's not. Wait. They've cut you. I think that's the sensor that's meant to be on here, but they've trimmed it off. And they've put like a bracket on it. I think so anyway. It must be. Well, we'll just leave that one on then.
So I show someone cared about the car.
Ah, you'll be fine. Got the hammer. Got to get these slide pins out. There you go. And then we should just be able to loosen these off. This caliper is held in by 2 of them slide pins. So once we loosen them, we should just be able to pop them out. So with this thing, literally all you do, pop it in there and then just compress that back. It's a bit stiff, but should be alright. Whoa, there we go. This one's a lot easier to compress back. There we go. Hopefully it should loosen it. There we go, look at that. Your bolts snapped off there. Is this one divot you? It must have been divot you there, and then things come out. You got a bit of a gap there as well.
No, it drives fine.
God. There you go. Yeah, these brakes are fine. There you go. This is what. Oh, no, they're not fine. I mean, apart from that little divot there, it looks alright. How have they done that? Because that's the same on the other side. Oh, that feels a bit rough. Right, well, we'll show that in a minute. That one's fine though. That one should just yank off. Here we go. Yeah, this brake's fine. But apart from that massive bit of rust at the back that you can scrape off, that's actually terrible. Actually, whilst we're here, these slide pins, you might as well lube them up. They say don't lube them, but you know. You're better off with some lube. Use a bit of silicone grease on it. That's what I use. They don't look too bad, to be fair. Chisel this one out. It's all evaporating before I can wipe it off. Yeah, what they've done is, this one's meant to have a sensor on it there, but they've just chopped it off. So, should we do the same to this one?
You can't plug it in, can you?
There's literally nothing to plug it into. Yeah, that'll do. I was going to say, make sure they don't touch, but they're not powered, are they? I think this one went on the inside, because this one should just slide it. Just hammer it in. Where's the hammer? As long as you don't hit the material, it'll be alright. You want to hit the metal. There you go. That's solid. This one...
That's not in there at all.
I'll get the screwdriver. I'll readjust it. Get the screwdriver and hit it in. Ah! Oh!
You hammered yourself.
No, cut myself. No, don't worry about it. That looks in. That'll settle. And you just slide that over. There you go. Look, it actually fits. Right, so we got these brakes on. What you had to do was put that little metal thing in front of that instead of behind it, so your brakes can actually sit on that and not that caliper. Put that on, put a bit of hammer on it, tighten them, and now we should be able to get the wheel on, then it should be alright. Pop that on and I'll be able to screw it in. Twist it. No, twist it. Yeah. Hold it there. Hold it there. I'll put this one in. There you go. And then we just lower it. Well, you got 2 on. I think you only need that many. You have to lower it, don't you? Anything under the car? The jack. There you go.
Feel right.
So wait, we'll tighten this wheel. We tighten the wheel bolts. We drove off without him. There you go, your wheels are torqued to alright. These brakes, they don't look too bad this side, but you go on that side, you'll see when they're off. Yeah, you want to push the piston. Got a slight oil leak. What's this? Bit of cloth. You feel that piston compressing. That's alright then, it means it's seized. I reckon that we're replacing it, aren't we? So that should be alright. Changing the old caliper, aren't we? I'll put this box underneath so we don't get brake fluid all over the floor. They're really pitted. Put your hand around there. Be alright. There's a little nut at the back of here, so you're going to loosen that on the old one. And then you just want to quickly swap it over. Oh, it's coming out already. Oh God. Oh no. Hang on.
We have got more brake fluid on.
But it's all coming out. Oh no. Is it alright if you hold this up here? Hold this caliper just so I can. There you go. There you go. And we're on. You got chunks in it? No, that's definitely from. It was seized, wasn't it? You got enough brake fluid. It's alright. You need a new bleed nipple. This one's rounded off.
Yeah.
Top one is out. Jiggle it out. You see the spark?
Yeah.
There you go. That's meant to be clear. I wonder why the brakes felt a bit dodgy. Yeah, that was when I hit it with a hammer. It sort of
this is on-
disintegrated.
20,000 miles out of that.
Actually, do you want to see the condition of this one? It's coming out. Your rubber's disintegrate. Yeah. Yeah, someone's tried rebuilding this. Look at that. It's all rusty. No wonder why it was seized. It's on its way out. You know what? We'll do that later. Use some brake cleaner on it before you put it on. Do you want to use the rag covered in brake fluid? Go on, wipe it.
Wax on.
Oh, you made it worse?
No, that's fine. Mate.
You can see where you've wiped it, but you just see oil marks. Put the new brakes in. No.
Like that. No, like that.
No. Yeah, there you go. Try it the other way, see what happens. Realistically, you want to put copper grease at the back of here where it makes contact. But you'll be alright. And then what you want to do, you want to put the cap on, stop any dust from getting into it. You are meant to bleed all the brakes, but I reckon we just bleed this one, it'll be alright. Have you got any hose? Do you want to just put the brakes on? I'll just open it without the hose and see, make sure it didn't go everywhere. Actually, we'll move that bit of cardboard up. You are meant to put hose on this to stop any air bubbles getting back in, but should be alright. Press. There you go. Alright, release. Press. Oh yeah, there's some air in there. Release. Yep. Oh, hang on, I've got the wrong size spanner. I've just rounded it off. Wait, what? How's the 10 not fit? The 9 doesn't fit.
Have you rounded it off?
No. Be alright, I'll use the 10. Alright, you're pressing.
Wait. I'm pressing.
Alright, release. That's done. Put the wheel back on and we're finished.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so we'll stop. Oh, I put way too much in. That should be fine. There you go, put that on, and then we should be alright. It might be slightly overfilled. Go give away a brake caliper. What's the buy list? Careful, lady owner.
That's not nice.
Oh, they're not bedded in, are they?
That's fine. You sure?
Yeah, just drive around the block and then see if it beds itself in. I don't think your wheel's on properly. Ah, yeah, that wheel needs tightening. Actually, they're alright. Yeah, they're fine.
How long does it take for him to bed in?
That's right, your wheels are on, they won't fall off. You got rear. Try slamming your brakes on. Yeah, you'll just. Yeah. It's alright, it's going away.
Well, it's not doing it when I'm not braking.
It's going away. I think it's because you dropped your disc. I think you've got a little nick in it.
No. That's definitely better than it was. Tiny little bit.
That's
Be
that,
fine.
yeah. Right, so I've stabbed myself with this thing here when I was trying to get the exhaust hanger off. But for now, we're just going to cut this off. The exhaust isn't on very secured.